Caitlin Clark takes accountability for Fever's lapses in key area versus Lynx. Caitlin Clark knows she must rebound better if the Indiana Fever are to find their defensive rhythm. The Indiana Fever were out-rebounded 33-23 in their 108-100 loss to the Minnesota Lynx on Sunday. The Lynx were especially lethal on the offensive boards, snagging 11 while the Fever only secured 5 offensive rebounds of their own. Star guard Caitlin Clark took accountability for her role in allowing the Lynx to dominate the boards when speaking to the media post-game. When asked about what the Fever can do to improve defensively in a game with so much offensive firepower, Clark said, I think we were just a step late a lot of the times. And then obviously, the offensive rebounding that we gave up tonight really hurt us. And that starts with me. I think my player got at least 4 offensive rebounds tonight. So, I got to be better in that area, and I can, for sure, Clark said, per a YouTube video from the Fever's account. Clark spent much of the game guarding guard Maya Caldwell, who finished with 4 offensive rebounds in 17 minutes played off the bench. She then added that she felt like the Fever shot themselves in the foot because they slowed to get the 50-50th balls, before saying Indiana's defense was better in the second half than the first half. This is far from the first game where the Fever's struggles on defense cost them a victory. In fact, they're now in the WNBA history books for something they never would have wanted. Today's loss against the Lynx marked the 10th game this season where the Fever gave up 100 or more points. This is now the most times a WNBA team has given up at least 100 points in a single season, surpassing the 9 games the Dallas Wings did so during the 2024 season. Indiana still has 14 games left on their regular season schedule, including 2 more games against the Lynx and another contest against the Las Vegas Aces, who they face in their next game this Thursday. Thankfully, the Fever have the best defense in WNBA history, which is why they still have a solid 19-11 record despite these defensive lapses. But they're going to need to find more consistency on the defensive end during the postseason if they're going to last a series against some of the league's elite teams. Clark isn't solely to blame for these season-long defensive struggles, of course. But her acknowledging her role is a step in the right direction.